Hi, it's Amy here. I just wanted to share with you a sequence on taking care of our wrists. So I know yoga can bear a lot of weight on our wrists, and if we're not used to it, our wrists can feel a bit achy, the muscles can start to complain, the joints can start to complain. So today is all about just showing our wrists a little bit of love. So we're going to get started just by circling out the wrists. One of my favorite teachers says that motion is lotion. So moving the joints keeps them nice and happy, keeps them mobile, keeps them fluid, keeps them moving easily. So motion is lotion, get those joints moving. Same goes for all the joints in your body. So circling in one direction and then circling in the opposite direction. And often in my yoga practice, I will stop in child's pose, particularly if my hands and wrists are feeling a bit tired. I'll just, in child's pose, circle out the wrists and just get everything moving into that area again. So from here, we're then going to take the right hand, palm of the hand up towards the ceiling, drawing the thumb back towards your forearm. So we're working on the flexors and the extensors of the wrists. So we're extending the thumb back, working the flexors. As we extend, we work the flexors. So, and then we're going to draw the second finger back. And then we're going to draw the middle finger back. And then finally the ring finger. And then the pinky finger. Good. And then we're going to take all the fingers back. We're going to press the heel of the hand forward. Good. So you should feel that it's opening up all the muscles kind of along here in your forearm. You might feel it in different places as well. Wherever you are tight, you'll start to feel that stretch. Staying connected to your breath. Just like with any yoga posture, the breath is the key element. Breathing into the stretch. And then we're going to take the hand in and we're going to do what I call the swan, because we're going to curl the fingers back and it just looks like a little swan. So we curl the fingers back and you just use the opposite hand just to help open up all across the top of the hand. Just go easy. Again, hands can be just like hamstrings, really, really tight. You never want to push beyond kind of your stretching point, beyond the edge, we call it. Good. And then just move the wrist again in circles, flex and extend. Good. And then just shake the hand out. And then we'll do it again on the second side. So taking the left hand up towards the ceiling, starting with the thumb, drawing the thumb back. And then moving on to the second finger, drawing the second finger back. And then the middle finger. And then the ring finger. And then last but not least, the pinky finger. And then hold the hand, all of the fingers together, draw back, opening the palm of the hand, stretching the heel of the hand forward. This is a nice big stretch. And then we're going to reverse. We're going to open the top of the hand, curl the fingers in, and just feel that you're using this hand to pull down. And then just move it back and forth, get the blood moving again, and then give everything a nice shake out. So I recommend doing this practice regularly, especially if you're practicing yoga quite a lot. It's just going to stretch the muscles after we do a lot of strengthening work on them. Of course, it's good. Yoga is really good for the wrist because it does help us to strengthen what is normally quite weak in our body. But just like any muscle, after we strengthen it, we always have to make sure that we stretch it so it stays in balance. So another exercise that you can do, you come to all fours. And if we take the hands down to the floor, I'm just going to turn this way. Spread your fingers really wide. So a common mistake that we do in our yoga practice is we don't spread the fingers wide enough, so they come in quite narrow. And we lift the fingers off of the mat, almost like we're trying to curl the fingers away. What you want to do is spread your fingers so that you can spread the weight across all of the knuckles, all of the fingers, and not just dump into the wrists. So it makes you feel a little lighter in your hands. And By getting rid of any space underneath the fingers, it's meaning that you are in full contact with the floor. You're really rooting down, grounding through the hands. So once we establish that in our practice, then we're going to just take the fingers back towards you. So you can do one at a time, or you can do both hands together. Good. So I'm just going to show you both hands together, but you're more than welcome to do one at a time at home. So you're going to start to move your hips back away from your wrists. To start, keep the heels of the hands down to the floor. So move your hips back away from the wrists. And then you can start to let the heels of the hands lift up. Again, moving the hips back, and just listen to your body go as far as your wrists will take it. And then come all the way back up. Good. And then just make circles around your wrists. So circling all of the body weight. And then again in opposite direction. Just listen to your body always. If it's not feeling good, if it's feeling painful in any way, of course, these postures don't always feel blissful and easy. They are challenging, but if it does feel painful, like sharp shooting pain, then just avoid it. Best to just avoid it and seek advice from your teacher or from a doctor or someone who's experienced. And then just paddle out your hands. Good. And then we're just going to take the hands the opposite direction, and then again, just laying them down, just so you're moving them from flexion to extension. Good. And then we're going to sit our hips back onto our heels, give everything a nice little shake out. So that's a nice little routine exercise for your wrists, to keep them strong, to keep them flexible, to keep them moving and healthy. And if you practice that regularly, hopefully you shouldn't run into many problems at all with your wrists, and it can help to ease any discomfort you may feel in your wrists. So keep up your practice, keep up the great work, and hope to see you on your mat soon. Namaste.